Hi, I'm Allan Giddy, and my practice involves, well, a starting point is sculpture. I've moved into energy systems, primarily autonomous solar systems, and they meet public art because that enables the whole work to come out and meet public spaces that don't expect energy systems. So I work with that, and I do some curation as well around that, taking artworks and making exhibitions in areas they're not expected, like Broken Hill, like the Eco Park at Randwick, like up the coast and in the beaches. Well, I can only speak for myself, but you need a reason to collaborate. I'm quite autonomous, as are my objects, but very often I'm working in a field that that crosses over maybe into graphic media, online stuff, or there might be an area that I think this work is going to move in that area. Now, we've got a small community here in Sydney, so very often there are people that are involved in those areas. If they know me and I know them, we sometimes get together. They either ask me and need a hand, or vice versa. And the collaboration works, I think, most successfully when you have fairly strict rules about where your responsibilities lie and where the other person's lie, and also control of the aesthetic. Otherwise, it ends up being somebody's gig where somebody's helping. A true collaboration is a situation where both parties have a really good aesthetic set of choices to make, and they have control over those choices. That's what I think, anyway. It almost starts at failure, I think. Personally, the serendipitous is crucial. Often when I have a misunderstanding, I'm trying to understand something and I'm failing to understand it, or I mishear something because I'm quite deaf. I used to work in industrial situations. And the misunderstanding leads to a set of circumstances that leads to the artwork. So funnily enough, it's at the kernel of the germination of practice, as far as I'm concerned. Because I worked for some years at the MCA as a preparator, I got to see people coming through the MCA, looking at artworks, spending their designated 10 or 15 seconds, and realized quickly that this dialogue, if it was going to occur, had to occur in kind of two sections. So that's the way I tend to play it. Firstly, there needs to be a hook, like a good riff in a song, where somebody comes up to a work and it has an engagement, engages them either visually or sonically. Then, after that engagement has occurred and they're actually working with the work, I hope there are layers that take them through their dialogue with the work, which hopefully would be personal for each individual. I'm most hopeful that Australia recognises art for the force that it is here. There are a lot of very hard-working, vibrant artists. I'm hopeful that Australia starts to realise that artists work hugely hard. Everywhere we've gone and everyone I've worked with in the shows that we've put on around the country, once we've been there for two weeks or so doing this, people soon realise just how hard we work and we earn their respect. I hope that starts to be realised, and I really hope that Australia realises longevity isn't the answer in life. It's the quality and the unusual nuances in life that make life worth living. Art provides all of that. Without it, we have nothing. We need more.